Back up.
That's actually some pretty good advice. And welcome back to Fallout 4, everybody. In the last episode, we took on Fort Strong. Hey, Piper. Hey, Piper's old power armor. Still kind of wish I could scrap that. But yeah. I never noticed these doors before. How have I not noticed these doors before? Oh, is this my bed? No, it's Captain Kell's terminal, so why would that be my bed? I'll take those 308 rounds, though. Piper, I got you some ammo. How have I never noticed these here before? Ammo. Damn it, Piper. Yeah, I know you don't like stealing, Piper, but... But, you know, desperate times, desperate measures, and all that stuff. I'll gladly take all the ammo. Don't mind me. Just stealing the Elder's crap.
Opens with a key.
Pridwin quarters requires key. Okay. So yeah, in this episode we're gonna go grab that tape, that cassette, holotape, whatever, from the from Sanctuary. So okay, that was weird. Front. Yeah, I can't remember his name now. The guy I gave it to when I first went to, after I first went into the Institute. Gave him the info on the Institute, and I'm gonna come here and give it to the Brotherhood. He should have gathered all the information he needs from it anyway, so. Alright, I have an assault rifle, don't I? I want to see what mods I can do for that thing. Oh, same for the gauze rifle, despite the fact I need some ammo for that thing. Seriously. I only got 7 rounds, but that's only because I was able to steal some. Off to Sanctuary to get that holotape. Ghouls. I hate ghouls. Well, correction. I don't mind ghouls. I hate feral ghouls. Some of my best friends are ghouls. Well, not really best friends, but I have frequent dealings with the ghouls, so I have no complaints against ghouls. Only the feral kind. Same with super mutants. I've met some civil super mutants in my past. Now, where are you? I need that holotape.
You ought to be careful.
Sturges.
I can fix most things, but people don't fix so easily.
Sturgis, remember that
Like I
holotape
can
with all
finally
the
think
Institute
straight.
data? I need it back.
Oh yeah? Why? What have you got cooking?
Brotherhood
I'm
of
working on
Steel.
something with the Brotherhood of Steel. They want to look at the data I got from the Institute.
The Brotherhood, huh? I sure hope you know what you're doing. Here you go.
So do I.
I've already made myself a copy.
Yeah, I figured you would have. Alright, and where would the next point be? I thought I had another quest. Oh yeah. Locate Dr. Lee. I'm assuming she's in the Institute. Piper, I'll be back. Don't mind me. I know she's a scientist. Maybe Sean knows? Or father? It's a little awkward to be calling my own son father, so I'm just gonna call him Sean.
Father has done remarkable things. I would not exist were it not for him.
Do we really need all these coursers roaming the halls?
Maybe bioscience knows where she's at.
Pardon me.
Most men lack the patience to observe and document plant growth.
Excuse me, Doctor.
Well, if it isn't our visitor from the past.
Yes,
Sometime ago,
yes.
we covertly replaced the family patriarch at Warwick Homestead with a synth. He's been field testing a variety of genetically modified seeds that I created. Take this packet of seeds to the Roger Warwick synth. Be careful with these. They
Okay.
represent years of genetic manipulation and enhancement. Hopefully you can manage such a simple task.
Seeds for what?
Seeds for what?
A melon plant that will, if my calculations are correct, be able to grow even in heavily irradiated soil. The fruit it bears will be perfectly healthy and edible. Or so I hope. Now listen
Really?
closely, because this next part is vitally important. When Roger asks how your trip was, tell him some blood bugs chased you halfway across the Commonwealth. That code phrase will identify you as an agent of the Institute. Also, you must be discreet. Do nothing to draw attention to yourself or raise suspicion.
I understand.
I understand.
Now hurry on to Warwick Homestead so we can begin the experiment.
Yes,
Hey,
yes,
Doc.
yes.
Yes, yes, I'm sure that whatever you have to say is very interesting, but now
You're being
You're busy,
rude.
that's one thing. But I don't care for your tone.
my tone. There's no need to take offense. As you can clearly see, I'm deeply involved in some rather complicated mental equations. Now, how about I get back to those, and you get back to whatever it is you're doing.
Those mental equations will get a lot tougher after I suck you in the jaw.
What? Now, just a moment. There's no need to get angry. If an apology will suffice to stem your anger, then I'll offer it. So nice talking to you. Goodbye.
You're an asshole.
Dr. Carlin.
Remember, use discretion. We don't want to blow our synth's cover.
I honestly wish that tree would have continued to the point where I got to punch him after that conversation.
Synth unit, you were scheduled for maintenance duty.
Hey.
Nothing to
That
report,
armor
sir.
should serve
I
you
carried
well
out my
in a
duties,
firefight.
as usual.
Dr. Ao saw you accessing a permit. You know you
Advanced systems. So, okay. Oh, Madison Lee. I didn't even
Dr. Lee.
put
You
it two and two
What do you
together.
want now? You're obviously here for a reason, and you've already spoiled my experiment, so you might as well spit it out.
Let's just say that you've regained the attention of a certain group that I represent.
Stop beating around the bush. It's obvious that you're from the Brotherhood of Steel. I knew it was just a matter of time before your people would track me down. I've been looking over my shoulder for almost a decade, waiting for them to send someone like you to kill me.
They didn't send me here to kill you.
You have my word.
You're giving me your word, even though we just met? Fine. Since Father trusts you, I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt. I might not agree with everything he says, but I know he'd never allow harm to come my way. Say what you came here to say, and then leave me alone.
The Brotherhood needs your help, Doctor.
Needs my help. Why? They seemed to have everything under control when I left.
The Brotherhood is having problems. And we need your help.
I don't see how that's my problem. Tell me something. Why would I possibly want to come crawling back to the Brotherhood? What reason would I have to throw away everything I've accomplished here?
Father trusts me. so should you.
He trusts you because you're family. I'm not. I can't just take your word for it. I need more than that.
What would it take?
What would it take to convince you?
All right, I'll play your game. I had a colleague down here, a Dr. Virgil. Several months ago, there was an accident in his lab, and he was killed. I wanted to help with the
Actually,
investigation,
he's not
but Father
dead.
had the laboratory sealed, saying that it was contaminated. The incident never sat right with me. The more I asked about it, the more I felt like Father was deflecting my questions. If you bring me solid information on what killed him, I'll take it as a favor from the Brotherhood. and consider
I have some
your
information to
offer.
tell you.
Do we have a deal?
I know this may come as a shock, but Dr. Virgil is still alive. I met him myself.
Oh, please. Do you really think a cheap tactic like that is going to work on someone like me? Stop trying to avoid the legwork by lying. Either you get me the evidence, or we have nothing else to talk about. Deal?
I already have something that might convince you.
How did you... Never mind. Just let me see what you've got.
How do I know you'll honor our agreement?
I never promised I'd return to the Brotherhood. I said I would consider it. You're just going to have to trust me. If the Brotherhood didn't, they wouldn't have risked sending you to find me in the first place.
That's
Now
fair.
hand it over.
Alright, here it is.
Go.
A holotape? This better not be a waste of my time.
Go ahead and listen to it.
I'm gonna make sure the whole program is shut down. Not for good. At least for years to come. After that, I know what I'm about to do will be seen as betrayal, treason, and wrong. I have a plan, and if it works, I'll be somewhere safe. Somewhere not even the coursers can find me.
They lied to me. They lied to me, and I didn't even realize how far it went. All those years of loyalty. For nothing.
No matter how badly it hurts, you needed to hear the truth.
And for that, I thank you. I came to the Institute to get away from the Brotherhood. From the whole world. I just wanted to do my research in peace. Father took me in and gave me access to cutting-edge technology that I only dreamed existed. I became jaded. I thought that the Institute cared, that they wanted to better mankind. Maybe in their own twisted way they still do. But now I realize if you can't trust the people you're working for, then it's all pointless. If they lied about Dr. Virgil, who knows what else they've been lying about? Or what their plans are for my work. I'll make my way back to the Brotherhood. But I'm going to have to do it on my own. I can't take any chances being seen with you.
Sorry about that.
Tell whoever sent you that they've just regained the services of Dr. Madison Lee.
Alright.
I apologize for any disruptions that my work might cause you.
You're cool, bro. Don't worry about it. I'll take those fusion cells, though. Thank you. Relay grenades. Now, what the hell does a relay grenade do? Well, one way to find out, right? Oh. Okay, so that's a thing. I'm gonna have to be careful with those. Okay. Don't know why I did that. Can I fast travel from here? I should be able to, right? First Boston Airport, hand in this holotape, then head on up to the Pridwin and talk to the Elder, Maxon. Do. All load times. Sup, bros? Miss me?
I heard that Elder Maxon got that scar in his face from going one-on-one with a Deathclaw.
Proctor,
What's
I
up?
came across a holotape with a full scan of the Institute's network.
Thanks. You know, it's good to see you're still in one piece. I wasn't sure what the Interceptor would do to you.
Surprised I'm alive.
You didn't expect me to survive the trip?
A device like the Signal Interceptor is way out of my league. I was hoping you'd make it, but I find it tough to have faith in technology I don't understand. Speaking
That's
of
fair.
technology I don't understand, I'll get this holotape to Proctor Quinlan. I'm dying to find out what's on it.
What do you hope to find?
What do you hope to find on there?
Whatever the Institute doesn't want anybody to know. Before we jump to conclusions, let's see what Quinlan's scribes can get off of it. I'm sure the Institute has all of their data heavily encrypted, so it's gonna take some time to crack. After that, we'll have to see what we've got. There's no telling what we might have grabbed off their mainframe. In the meantime, your mission to recruit Dr. Lee still needs to be completed. I believe Elder Maxon gave you all of the details?
Yeah, she's already on board. We don't really have to worry about that. She's already on board. And I believe I can...
If you run into any synths, shoot to kill. We don't take prisoners.
I have no idea where I'm going. I have no idea what I'm doing. What? What just happened?
Don't let those scientists talk you into doing something stupid. The Institute is a fool's paradise.
How do I get back up there?
I'm busy right now, Knight. You have a mission to complete for Elder Maxon.
Ah, here it is. Okay. Oh. That works.
Heard you gave those beauties a...
Yeah, I kind of whooped their ass. Like, hardcore.
I received word that Dr. Lee is returning to us. How cooperative do you think she'll be?
Whoa, hey there, Piper. She's well, hold on. Will she be harmed?
Will she be harmed if she doesn't cooperate?
Absolutely not. We have big plans for Dr. Lee, including the resurrection of one of her greatest creations. The last thing we'd want to do is kill the Golden Goose. As soon as Dr. Lee arrives, we'll interrogate her aboard the Prydwen. She's been under the Institute's influence for the last decade, and we can't afford to take any chances. Now, on to other matters. Thanks to the success of your reconnaissance efforts, it's time to advance our operations to the next phase. I want you to report to Proctor Ingram at the airport. She has a special project that requires your immediate attention. Once again, Knight, you don't fail to impress. Dismissed.
Thanks. I'm not sure what I did right just now, but I mean, whatever. All I did was get her some intel and then go to the Institute and look around for a little bit.
Hail Knight.
Back down to the airport. Find the Proctor. How you doing?
I bet you're eager to get your hands dirty on our new project. How much has Maxon told you about it?
Nothing.
He didn't tell me anything.
Makes sense. We've been trying to keep it under wraps until the time was right. Come on. It's this way. Unless you're blind as a bat, I'm sure you've noticed that we've been building a gantry on the tarmac. Maxon and Kells have been looking for something that'll tip the balance when we go toe-to-toe with the Institute. Now, the Pridwin might be a big beast, but she's not built for fighting.
That's fair. It's a blimp, so...
This storage bay full of parts is what's left of Liberty Prime.
Ooh.
The Brotherhood used it in the Capital Wasteland as a weapon against the Enclave. It's the most advanced robot the Brotherhood has ever had at its disposal. Unfortunately, Liberty Prime was destroyed in the line of duty. I've spent the better part of the last few years piecing him back together. And if you think that was easy, try rebuilding a Protectron while you're blindfolded. In order to get Liberty Prime fully operational, we're going to need your help.
What do you need?
I don't know a thing about robot repair.
Why don't we leave the repairing to my scribes? You're going to be doing the legwork. Now, the good news is that we've got most of Prime's parts fully assembled. The bad news is that it's going to take more than a few rivets and some spot welding to get them working again. The first problem is his CPU. It's fragile, and every time we try to feed power to it, it blows itself out.
Sounds like power
Why
problems.
is the power blowing out his CPU?
Liberty Prime has a highly complex power system. A good deal of that system was damaged when he exploded. So I'm working in the dark, trying to come up with parts on my own. Luckily, you were able to convince Dr. Madison Lee to return to the Brotherhood. She was on the original build team for Liberty Prime a little over a decade ago. I've already spoken to her, but she's reluctant to work on Prime for some reason. If you could get her down here to lend a hand with his power system, we can get the big guy moving.
Okay, back up to the Pridwin we go, I guess. Feels like a game of back and forth today. Come on. Airport Pridwin, Airport Pridwin. All right.
Attention. Delta
Greetings,
Team
Knight.
Lead, report to the bridge. Delta Team Lead to the bridge.
Make it quick. We have a lot of ground to cover.
Yes, Dance. Did the game freeze? What's going on? There we go.
The human-looking synths are the worst.
Dr. Lee.
They hide in plain
If you're
sight.
here to talk me into working on Liberty Prime, you can forget it.
What changed your mind?
Nothing changed my mind. I promised you I'd return to the Brotherhood, and I've kept my end of the bargain.
Do I need to remind you why you made that promise in the first place?
Of course not. But you neglected to mention that I'd be asked to work on Liberty Prime. I've been down this road with the Brotherhood before. Why would I make the same mistake twice?
Because we care what happens to the Commonwealth.
They may not be saints, but does it really matter if it serves a noble end?
You know, if anyone else wearing a Brotherhood of Steel uniform said something like that, I'd laugh in their face. But coming from you, it sounds like you actually mean it. Tell Proctor Ingram to get her scribes ready. It's going to take a hell of a lot of work to get Liberty Prime back online, but we'll get it done.
Piper. Never mind. Alright.
Don't let Ingram catch you standing around.
And hold on. Before I go down, I'm gonna see. This is the weapons workbench.
If you're looking for ammunition or weapon mods, Proctor Tegan might have what you need.
Handy, aren't ya?
Let's see what this thing can do.
If it looks dead, put one
Shielded
more in it.
barrel.
Good measure. Why take the chance?
Damn, that's a big damage upgrade too. I want some of that. That's pretty good. Decent upgrade. Oh, that's a big boost as well. Holy crap. Gun nut rank 4. Dude, I want that. Gauze reflex sight. Medium scope, long scope. Short recon scope. What the hell? That's way what?
Glad to see you've returned.
That's just silly, man. That's just silly. Like retarded silly. Huh. Assault rifle. Yeah, see, that's what I do use right here.
See the capital wasteland.
But I need the I need rank 4. Yeah. And then you got the long barrel.
Our vertibirds should give us the air superiority we need to win this war.
Superior recoil range and sighted accuracy. That's what I'd go for.
Victorium, brother.
Gotta go with the recoil compensating stock.
He's a brilliant tactician and an experienced
And of course the quick eject drum mag. I'd probably go reflex. Or short recon. Probably short recon. Christ, they barely have anything here for freaking this type of stuff, don't they? And I'm gonna hop in. And back down we go.
Now that Dr. Lee's arrived, I'm certain she will be vital to the Brotherhood's success.
Wonder glue. Don't mind me as I raid your guys' supplies and all that, you know? Ooh, fusion core. Definitely taking that. Thank you. Gas can, economy wonder glue, duct tape, surgical trays. All the things. Cigarette carton. Yeah, I can probably make a bunch of these those mods.
You recovered from the Institute. We'll know a lot more about
Tegan.
Nice work bringing Dr. Lee back into the fold. Now, there's something you need?
I don't know. Let's see if you got what I need.
All of my weapons are mission ready.
Yeah, well, I kind of need ammo, which you don't seem to like to sell, so I need the 2mm EC rounds, and you still don't sell them. What am I gonna do with you? I'll take all your 45 rounds, though. And I'll trade you. Shit, you can have these too. And these. I could give you all these too, but I don't think you have the capacity for those, so.
So you're the new knight I heard about? Glad to have you on the team.
Thanks.
With the Brotherhood behind us.
Considering how long we've been traveling, I don't think you should be saying that anymore. No offense, Piper. Still love you. Where'd Maxon go? Oh well, not important.
I can't believe super mutants were human once. How could science have gone so wrong?
You're asking the wrong guy, buddy. Back on down to the airport, and then after this, I'm going to end the episode. Then after I end the episode, I'm going to go do some repairs and modding over in Sanctuary. Oh, you guys have been busy. I think I might have picked a side.
Well, things are off to a good start. Isn't that right, Doctor?
I hope so. Prime suffered some significant damage to his memory core. I wish your people would have been a bit more careful, Proctor. The good news is that the damage isn't irreversible, and I should be able to get the power flowing into his CPU core without overloading. If your people stay out of my way, that is.
Charming, isn't she?
Sorry about that, Ingram.
Don't worry about it. We might be butting heads on a few issues, but I've dealt with worse. Besides, Dr. Lee's worth all the aggravation. We're working with one of Prime's original designers. I don't see it getting any better than that. In fact, since things are going so well, we're gonna have you start building his electromagnetic actuators.
Okay.
What do the actuators do?
Pretty simple, really. The actuators are what allows Liberty Prime's arms and legs to move. Prime's new limbs are way too heavy for the simple hydraulic pistons he had in the past. We're gonna have to rip those out, construct a brand new system using electromagnets, and install them in his limbs. What we need you to do is build the actuators for us.
Now that you know what the actuators are, you need to know how to make them. These are the plans and the materials list. Don't lose them.
Now, before you get that look on your face, you'll be happy to know that we have plenty of the raw materials on that list right here at the airport. The only thing we need you to head out and find is a high-powered magnet. According to Proctor Quinlan, the best place to find one is in any of the ruined hospitals around the Commonwealth. We've already sent out a few teams to find the rest of the high-powered magnets you'll need. They should be back by the time you return.
Once you start building the actuators, we need one for each limb, so you'll need to make a total of 4. Good luck.
Alright. Thanks. That being said, that's pretty badass. Haven't seen Prime since the end of Fallout 3, Broken Steel. So, it's glad to see him making a comeback. Also good to see you again, Lee. Sorry I didn't recognize you when I went around doing the Institute divisions. Anyway, yeah, that'll be the end of this episode. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you in the next... Excuse me. I'll see you in the next episode. And until then, later, everybody. Bye.